So in this video, I'll explain what standard form is. Last time, standard form is ax plus by is equal to c, and c is any number or integer. But I want to show what a standard form does and what why is different. So last time we had y is equal to m x plus b, where you could see a slope, which is m, and the y-intercept, because when x was 0, the m and x would cancel out and you would get y equals something, because the graph, this is a graph, and to get the y-intercept, x has to be 0 to get somewhere on the y-axis, and opposite, if you want the x-intercept, y has to be 0, so it will be anywhere on the x-axis. So this is used for finding intercepts. So let me just delete this. So let's start with some examples so you understand what it is. So let's say 2x plus 3y is equal to, let's say, 8. So now we have this, and remember, on our graph, find the y-intercept, x has to be 0. Opposite, find the x-intercepts, y has to be 0. So let's say you want to find the x-intercept for this equation. Y has to be 0, for example. So we're going to say 2x plus 3 multiplied by 0. So equals 8. Now, 3 times 0, that's just 0, because any number multiplied by 0 is going to give 0. So you're left with 2. Wait, let me just delete that. I'm just write it a little easier. So we're left with 2x is equal to 8. Now, you can divide both sides by 2. So, divide 2 here. This cancels out. And divide 2 here. 8 divided by 2 is just 4. So, the x-intercept is 4. So, let's make some lines. Well, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So, it's going to be right over here. So, x-intercept is 4. Now, what if you want to find the y-intercept? So, I'm going to do it over here. So you have 2x plus 3y is equal to 8. And to find the y-intercept, x has to be 0, because then it's intersecting on the y-axis. So we have 2x plus 3y is equal to 8. Now x has to be 0, so you say 2 multiplied by 0 plus 3y is equal to 8. Now 2 times 0, that's just 0 again. So you're left with 3y is equal to 8. Divide both sides by 3. And you're left with y is equal to 8 by 3. Now 8 by 3 as a mixed number is equal to 2 and 2/3. So 2 and 2/3. Which is the same thing as 2.666 recurring. So this number, 2.66, and this sign over here means recurring, so it repeats forever. Okay, yeah, and that's we could try with another equation if you want it. Oh, I forgot to put on a graph. So we have 1, 2, 3. So it'll be right over here somewhere. Now we have 2 lines. We could graph this and we could see what the slope is. So what's the change in x to get from here to the x-axis. So change in x is 1, 2, 3, 4. So change in x is 4, and the change in y is, so this is on 0, and you gotta go 2.66 down. So it's gonna be minus 2.66, which, like, I don't know what it equals. I don't have a calculator in front of me, but you could do that. You could try and calculate what that is, and we can easily change some things around and find it in our standard form. But it's easier just to do it this way. But we could do that, and I can explain how that works. So if I delete this, delete some stuff so I get space. So we have this equation. So I could divide the whole equation by 3 to get rid of the 3y. So 2x plus 3y is equal to 8. Now if I divide by 3 both sides, what do I get? I get, okay, I divide by 3 here. So this 3 and 3 cancel out, and you're left with 2 by 3, 2, and 3 cancel out here. So, and you also divide by 3 there. So you have, all you're left with is 2 over 3x plus y is equal to 2 and 2/3, or 8 by 3. Now we could what could we do here? We could minus 2 by 3x both sides. So if I minus 2 by 3x both sides, I get, wait, yeah, okay, so we get y is equal to, so there's a slope intercept form again, minus 2 by 3x, because we minus 2 by 3x both sides. If we minus here, the x's cancel out, and minus there, yeah, we got on the other side, plus 2 by 3, now 2 and 2/3. So we got the slope here, minus 2 by 3. So if you try to calculate minus, oh, what was it? It was minus 2.66 recurring over 4, I assume, yeah? So if we pop this in the calculator, we will probably get minus 2 by 3, or minus 0.666 recurring. And we also get the y-intercept here, because if x was 0, we would be left at 2 and 2/3, which is 2.66, of course, which is up there again somewhere. 1, 2, 3, and 2.66 is going to be right over here. There, and that's it.